Now, the Bengal Panchayat election death toll at the moment stands at 19. MHA, which is the Home Ministry, sources have said from Home Ministry no violence happened in the booths which was controlled by them during the Panchayat elections. MHA sources have told India Today no untoward incident or violence took place in the places where the CAPF was deployed. If there were attempts, they were immediately countered. The CAPF were to be deployed in sensitive booths. Respective DMs had made the deployment plan and stationed the CAPF in the booths, and that plan was chalked out by the district magistrate. MHA also says out of the 825 coys of the CAPF requisition which was made to the state, the remaining force was still on its way to the state. This delay caused by the non-cooperation by the government. This is what sources have told India Today from the MHA. There was a court order. After the court order, central forces were sent to the state of West Bengal during the Panchayat elections. The death toll now mounts to 19. That means 19 people lost their lives in Panchayat election related incidents. My colleague Suryagini Roy is now joining me on the story. Suryagini, one of the things that we are seeing is a blame game that's taking place between the TMC and the other parties. The MHA now very clearly saying that they had given out the troops and those troops were then deployed by the given DMs.
Firstly, there's a breaking point over here, a breaking news point over here as well, that the IG of the BSF over here in West Bengal, who was named the coordinator for all the central forces, which would be deployed for the polling after the High Court's order, he has written to the State Election Commissioner. He has written that, the list of sensitive booths was not, given to the CAPF authorities. What we do understand from our sources is that the CAPF authorities, especially, the ones who were calling the shots for the deployment, they are of the opinion that had that list arrived, they would have been able to, mark those zones as well. Secondly, what MHA sources, they indicate is that, no violence took place in those booths where the central forces were deployed. So that is a huge, statement that is coming in from the sources of the MHA, especially at the backdrop of what happened yesterday.
Right.
We saw the violence that took place in various parts. Many people lost their lives, and the MHA is of the opinion that wherever the central forces were deployed, after the court's order, only violence did not take place in those. Back to you.
Thank you, Suryagini, my colleague from Kolkata, giving us all the details with regards to the poll violence that took place during Panchayati elections in the state of West Bengal.